Today's the day. That was officially the start of the Tamiami Trail.
Ready to see some gators.
First stop, Buffalo Tigers Airboat Tours. G'day YouTube, welcome to Drop Air Moto. We're doing the South Florida trip this weekend. This one's been in the works for quite some time. Ironically, we had to wait for the winter so that we could go when it wasn't too hot. So here we are in mid-December and we're going to go spend a weekend in the Everglades and down in South Florida. Should be a good trip. Going to run I thought we were going to do Alligator Alley, and that was the original name for this trip, was the Alligator Alley run, but found out afterwards that's the freeway that cuts through. I think the 75 starts down in Miami and heads west across South Florida. We're going to take the trail, I think it is, which is the 2-lane through. So we're going to do an airboat ride. We're going to go to Joannie's Blue Crab Cafe. Probably going to go to Everglades City. We're going to meet up with some friends from South Florida. We've got about 7 riders on this trip, which we'll go and meet in a second. And we'll end up in Naples tomorrow. So Miami tonight, we'll head across the Everglades tomorrow. We'll do all that fun stuff. We'll spend the night in Naples, and then we'll head up the west coast and then across back to the east coast, Central Florida, on Sunday. So it should be a good trip. We're going to do a ton of stuff we've never seen before. We've never officially been in the Everglades since we've been in the US and in Florida. So it's going to be super cool. We've got a couple of Texans with us who haven't either. So it'll be fun. So we're looking forward to it. Weather's perfect at the moment. The rest of the crew, we're starting to assemble. Some of them are over behind me there eating Cuban pastries and Cuban sandwiches, getting ready for a little bit of Miami life for this evening. So we're just going to have a bite. We're going to head off. It's midday, or just gone midday. Originally we were going to go down through Lake Okeechobee and run down that way, and then inland and sort of back to western Miami. But we might have to hit the turnpike because of the time of day and how we go. So more of the crew pulling in now. Just over 110 miles in, we're in Okeechobee, which, there we go, in Okeechobee, and Lake Okeechobee is actually just over. The camera probably won't pick it up, but over that bank at the background there is Lake Okeechobee, which is a huge lake in the middle of Florida. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bikes, 7 people out, 110 miles in. We got the crews all here. We got about 120 something miles to go. So it's 3 o'clock now. Might get in just after dark. We'll keep trucking on these back roads because they're really nice. We'll ride around the lake. Not that you can see a great deal of it because of the levee all the way around it, but we'll head around the lake, we'll head south, and then we'll work out from there when we join up with main roads. We just got to watch out for the wildlife once it gets dark in Florida, so we'll see how we go. down. We did go the back roads, as you saw, which was pretty awesome to actually be able to do that and not sit on the 95 or the turnpike all the way down. Did jump on the turnpike just towards the end in Miami there as it got dark. It was probably the safe way to do it, and sit on the turnpike or the express lanes, get out of that main traffic flow in Miami, which is the bit we're most worried about. But managed to get down, managed to get the bikes parked up successfully, and we also took a little walk around the corner and found a bunch of food trucks. So managed to get some really good food from some of the selection of food trucks there, grab a couple of beers, bring them back to the hotel, and turn in fairly early for the night. So tomorrow will be the big one. Looking forward to it. Today's the day. We're in Miami right now. This is the trip that we've been waiting for. Looking forward to it. We got the crew in effect, ready to roll out. We've got Dennis is rolling on this beautiful Roadmaster. Rocky's got his Springfield. Dennis is sitting on Chris's Roadmaster right now. Tasha's on her Street Glide. Of course, Mrs. DBM is on the Road Glide CVOST. And I got the mighty Challenger to round us out. Not a Pursuit, even though it's got those lowers and the top box. So we're all ready to go. How are we feeling, girls? Good riding yesterday?
Yay! Ready to see some gators.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We'll get some gator action today.
Yeah.
We're not on
Maybe we get to hold
alligator
the baby
rally.
Gator. You want to hold the baby gator?
No thanks.
Give us some kisses.
So it should be a good day. We got Dennis over here. Still excited, ready to go.
I'm ready.
I think he's trying to buy a new bike, looking at Chris's bike.
Yeah, just to see.
We got Chris and Amy. Amy does not like being on film, so we'll try not to put too much of Amy in there. Nor does Mrs. DBM either, by the way. Obviously, Tasha doesn't have a problem with it. She'll always ready to go.
I love it.
And this is Rocky, who's on the Springfield, so good to go. that was officially the start of the Tamiami Trail, which we'll be on for most of today as we cut through the Everglades down here. First stop, Buffalo Tigers Airboat Tours, which should be pretty cool. Got a tour booked in about 20 minutes or so, so we're going to hang out in these tiki huts and await the tour. One of the things I found super interesting about the Tamiami Trails is that when it was first built, the road actually blocked off the water access through the Everglades, started killing a lot of the Everglades. So there's a system of bridges that's been put in, you'll see throughout today footage. I think it's about 3.5 miles of bridges, but it's actually the largest, or probably I should say the most expensive project that the National Park Service is undertaking in the National Park of the Everglades here. So the most expensive project ever undertaken was to kind of let the water move between north and south, obviously, through the Everglades here and rectify the damage done by the previous road. So you'll see that a bit today. It's kind of interesting, but here we are, Buffalo Tigers. We're going to hop on an airboat shortly and go for a spin.
Nobody likes Harleys.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Couple of them.
How you doing?
All right, man.
We just got told this is an ideal place to get rid of somebody, so I'm now nervous. I'm sitting on the outside of the boat.
She's little. You say she's a mama?
Yeah. Buffalo Tiger became chief of the Miccosukee tribe, he went to Fidel Castro, tried to get Fidel Castro to make this a country because they didn't want to sign a peace treaty with the United States government. President Nixon found out about it. President Nixon flew to Miami, came on the reservation, talked to him. They agreed that they would not sign a peace treaty. This is one of the only Indian reservations in the United States that's not owned by the United States government. It's independently owned by the Miccosukee tribe. They still have 642 active members that live along the highway past our office. If y'all going to Naples, everywhere y'all gonna see a Indian village sign. That's a member that lives there. They all have fences. They all have gates. If in case the gate's open and y'all look through the backyard, y'all will see one of these chicky huts. They all have them in their yards for them to do their traditional ceremony that the tribals do. The last time anybody lived on the island was in 1970, 1972. They all moved out.
So this part of the Everglades is actually the Miccosukee tribal lands, which interestingly is the only reservation that's not owned by the US government, we're just told. I'm not sure if you heard that on the discussion there. It's interesting, I'm not sure if the Miccosukee are actually US citizens or Miccosukee citizens. It's an interesting one, but we're on an original island that was part of that land here, with the cheeky huts where they perform ceremonies. So it's really cool. Buffalo Tiger was the one that negotiated that treaty, so that's why we're on the Buffalo Tiger airboat tours and get to have a look at this cool island and cheeky huts. Finished the airboat tour, and perfect timing, get to meet with some of our mates from South Florida. So there we go. Morning all.
Guys,
Mate, how are ya? Good to see you. Good to see you.
how you doing, man?
Crew's all here. We're going to head to Oasis, where apparently we can see some big alligators there. Other interesting fact down here is the only place in the world where alligators and crocodiles coexist. So we're going to go check those bad boys out, and we'll keep moving down the Tamiami Trail. lunchtime. Joanie's Blue Crab Cafe. Saw this place originally on a Norman Reedus episode. I think I've seen a bunch of YouTube clips. Seems like the place to stop when you come down to ride the Tamiami Trail. Get that right one stage. So we're here anyway. We'll manage to sit down inside. You just pull up, grab a cold drink from the fridge, plenty of cold beer, and yeah, pull up a table. So team's all inside now. Jump in, join them, and have a bite to eat. So apparently there was a disparity between the men's restroom. Lavina! It's just gonna
talk about the restrooms.
Just gonna give a review on the restaurant, but we'll start with the restrooms. Apparently there's a disparity between the ladies' restroom.
To be honest, it was the best restrooms of my life, man.
Really?
I mean, I might well come all the way over here.
I had two ugly ass men in camo sitting on the toilet.
They were in camo, so you couldn't
And
see
then,
them.
Yeah, did you know they were there?
And then two old couples with their bare asses, like fully naked. And then, yeah, I got raped.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Our bathroom was rated R
Oh,
for recreational,
yes,
of course.
yes.
You know,
There was a queue.
you go in there to pee.
And
Yeah.
other things.
You have to get out quick, but so. How was Joanie's Blue Crab
Oh, it was
Cafe?
good.
Loved it. Awesome.
Good
Best
place?
black beans and rice of my life.
thumbs up.
And I'm Cuban. Best black beans and rice of my life. And I'm Cuban.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, okay.
We go Keith.
Richard!
Keith. How was the Crab Cafe? Joanie's Blue Crab
Very
Cafe.
nice, very nice. Even with the rough waitress who talks like she smokes a cigarette every second, it was still good.
She doesn't fuck around in there. She
No,
is. She is.
she's
Yeah.
down to
Don't mess with her. Although her joke. Do you remember her joke? She did tell a joke.
She did.
She said she went to the zoo. There was
Right.
only one animal. It was a
Right.
dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
Tough marker.
Yeah. You can't tell many jokes with that voice.
It did.
Not too rough.
It did sound like a threat. It was awesome. It was good. She was a lot of fun. The restaurant was a lot of fun. We're going to hit the road. We're going to head through to. We decided to go to the Indian dealership, so we're going to hit the road there. Few of the crew, including myself, never been to Bert's first Indian dealership. I know on the channel we previously went across to his latest one, which is in Tampa, but here's Black Pearl. We've got Indian and Triumph. So we thought we'd just burn across, because tomorrow we are coming past this way, a bit north of Naples, where we'll spend tonight. But it's closed on a Sunday, so we thought we'd stock them in today, check the joint out, and look at some motorcycles and some merch, and then we'll head back into Naples. So here we go. Bert's a Black Pearl. tonight's accommodation is the Cove Inn in Naples, as you can see here, right on the marina. Some great restaurants nearby. So after hanging out the dealer for a little bit, we just shot down 75 and dropped in here. The other guys went across different hotels. We sort of struggled to get coordinated on tonight, but we all had some good dinners, I believe. And today's the ride home, so we'll burn up again 75 back up to that Fort Myers area where the dealership is, and we'll kind of cut across the middle, maybe stop in one of the small towns like La Belle, Arcadia, Frostproof for a bite to lunch on the way home, and head through Central Florida back to Melbourne. So let's check out the ride home. We caught up with the crew, shot up the 75, thought we'd take a quick break at Rockstar Harley Davidson, which should be opening right about now. And then we'll get off the 75 shortly and take those back roads I mentioned through to Arcadia. So weather's looking good, a few grey clouds around. We'll have to see how we go here, but yeah, got to get a t-shirt that says Rockstar, right? Lunch at Break Burger Garage. We just pulled in. This will be the last time the crew's together on this trip, so we have to say goodbye to everyone. Hope it was a good trip, guys. We're gonna head back now. We'll head out State Route 60, jump on the 441, and then everyone will sort of make their separate ways from there. So we'll leave you a little bit of footage of the ride home. But awesome trip. Thoroughly recommend heading down to South Florida, the Everglades, especially this time of year, December. It's fantastic. Riding's not great, straight roads, but man, there's some things to see and do in South Florida. So get up in it, ride safe, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Catch you on the next one.